And the technology that they've been using in order to hide thus quote unquote financial angels from me, in which I have, I guess, 21 of. When people normally have 7. Um, the reason why I have 21 of them is because, long story short, I'm from another dimension. So my financial angels came with me, and this ain't the first dimension that they put me through. And as for the dimension thing, I guess there's 2 other dimensions accessible. Do you remember? I hate to Rick and Morty, but I'm gonna use Rick and Morty. You remember the episode where Rick and Morty went through? You hear that? That's one of the financial angels trying to not give you this information because the interruptions are normally there. For with angels like mine, what do I need a devil for? They're probably bored. I'll get into that anyways. Back to Rick and Morty. Remember the episode of the two of the healthy Rick and toxic Rick, and then you have the middle realm Rick. Well, okay. Let's say another interruption. You hear that? Anyways, the toxic Rick and the healthy Rick, and same thing with Morty. Okay, in order to access thus vibrational dimensions, we must be higher than the dimensions that we're accessing, because we cannot access dimensions higher than ours because those dimensions are above this dimension. I explained it to you like looking at an ant, how you can see an ant, but an ant can't see you because we are in a higher dimension than an ant. For an ant only knows 4 directions. We also know up and down. An ant really has no concept of up and down. They only know those 4 directions. And so trying to even quantify like a 5th dimensional shape would be, they wouldn't understand the concept whatsoever. You know what I mean? They can't access that because they're at a lower dimension. Same thing with vibrational frequencies and pulling things through time portals and wormholes, so on and so forth. We can only access dimensions that vibrate at a lower frequency than ours. Higher dimensions can access our dimensions, but we cannot access higher dimensions. So that means I wasn't pulled in this dimension. No, I was pushed into this dimension because I vibrate at a higher frequency. I'm basically the healthy version of me, and apparently more than likely they probably pulled a toxic version of me, and that toxic version, and because that toxic version was there, wait a minute, it might be 28, because they come with their standard 7, right? And then they get pushed over here, they gain this person's set, this dimensional 7, you feel me? And then I get pushed into here because of whatever type of mishap, right? That would be 21, right? So I would have all the dimensional financial angels, if that's the case, because I got the ones from my original dimension, plus the ones from this dimension, and one from whatever toxic dimension that they pulled the other me from. If my me was as evil as I am good, then in so on and so forth, they probably have some followers, and those followers are probably the ones at the center of all of this madness.